Demarco Espinoza Mattoon joins us from the Edmonton Wildcats. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Doing great. Okay, community service is a really big part of your life, and congratulations on the Prairie Conference win. I guess we could call as named as the Alpar Community Service Award winner. Congratulations. Why give back? Why is this important to you?
It's important just because I didn't really grow up with the best childhood, so I kind of know what it's like for people to be in a struggle, and I like to make people feel better about themselves, and it makes me feel good at the same time too.
How did it start? Was there one moment, one instance, one day of the week that you decided to give back?
It kind of started with our general manager Megan. She has an outreach program, so Saturday nights, once a week or once a month kind of thing. She invited me out to come help out with that. We make bag lunches and we go out downtown and hand them out with waters and stuff. And I saw how the people reacted and how friendly everybody was, and it seemed like a really good environment, and it just seemed like a good thing to do.
Were you good at making sandwiches before?
Pardon?
Were you good at making sandwiches before you actually took on this role?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Sandwiches are good. So it starts with the bag lunches, the sandwiches you're bringing out to the folks that are a little less fortunate. Then you decide to get into a little bit more of a role, either this year or last year. What were some of the other things that you took on this past season?
So yeah, this year, I think in January, started going out every Monday to hand out hot chocolates, and we have snacks. And every once in a while, if we're fortunate enough, we'll have a big wagon full of clothes to give out: gloves, shoes, boots, jackets, stuff like that. And that's we do that every Monday. And I started joining that this year, and it's been really good. It's not a big doesn't take up a lot of time, so
Yeah.
I mean it doesn't interfere with anything, so it's good.
Yeah, one of those questions you ask yourself, why wouldn't I do this? This is such a great thing to do and so easy, like you said, and not a big time commitment. But it must be give such a wonderful feeling to see some of the folks down on their luck, but you give them a jacket or you give them a bag lunch. The smile and the joy on their face must, I mean, it must hit you in the heart every time.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, it does. It really makes me feel like I'm doing something better to just brighten these people's days, and just having the conversations with them and talking to them, just learning their stories is just as good as uh, what I just said.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing that you go out every Monday, like regardless. And there's some extreme weather in Edmonton. It can get really hot, it can get really cold, but you still go out there every single week, don't you?
Yeah, no matter what the weather is, it's hard sometimes. Obviously, it gets pretty hot and pretty cold, so you gotta dress for the weather, but not still go out every Monday.
And not only that with the inner city, but you also do a lot of stuff with kids camps and the minor football association there in Edmonton. Uh, that must be a good thrill too. Do the kids look up to you being this junior football player with the Edmonton Wildcats and so much bigger than them?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're fun to be with. They make jokes all the time and always trying to beat you up and see how they can take you down. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
You ever think of maybe bringing the kids with parents' permission, of course, out to some of the stuff that you do in the community and show these kids that you can really do some community service when no matter what age you are and have them come along? Is it that maybe ever entered your mind about bringing some kids with you to the inner city and giving out some sandwiches?
No, actually has not, but that sounds like something that could happen. Yeah.
Yeah. You try to get your teammates involved too with the Wildcats. What's the messaging that you give to your teammates when you say, let's go out and hand out some sandwiches or some juice boxes or some clothes?
But mostly, I just kind of tell them why not. Like, what else do you got going on? There's really nothing better to do with a Monday night than go out and hand out some stuff. I'm telling them it's fun. It's not boring. It's a good thing to do, and it makes you feel good. I don't know why you wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. You mentioned the
Yeah.
general manager of the Wildcats, Megan Tanner. She has done such a great job over the years getting the Wildcat players to get out into the community. Now you've done it for the last couple of years. Do you feel that you have to now take that torch and pass it to the younger players coming into the Wildcats to continue to be in the community and help the less fortunate?
Yeah, I feel like I definitely play a little bit of a role in that. Obviously, not as much as Megan. She's been doing it for years, so she knows a little bit more about everything and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely feel like I'm starting to reach out to the younger guys and get them trying to get them involved with everything.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's incredible what you do. It's really inspiring. And I have the great pleasure of informing you that you are named the CJFL Past Commissioner Award winner for community service as well here in 2024. So another feather in your cap. And when you first hear that you have been recognized, and I know you don't like recognition, you don't like to be
Yeah.
boastful of the things that you do, but when you hear that you have been honored this way, how do you feel?
I mean, I don't know. I can't say I was expecting it at all. Honestly, I wasn't expecting the PFC one either. I don't know. It just kind of hits me like nothing. It's a great thing to have. I love it, but
Yeah.
it's just something I do. I don't feel like it's that crazy, but I mean, obviously, yeah, I get the awards for it, so it does mean something. So it's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, you're humble. I think it means a lot, and particularly to those folks that you help every week and every time you go out there, whether you're bringing balls of water or you're bringing a toque, it means the world to those folks and what you do. There just needs to be more of you doing this, not only in Edmonton, but across the country as well and in every CJFL market. So congratulations, Demarco. And again, I know you don't take recognition, but listen, you're doing a fantastic job and keep it up and bring some of those more Wildcat players with you, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.